Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joel and hi, welcome back to the Joel Amina channel. So in this channel, what do? I give you guys Zen vlogs, I give you guys talks about spirituality and also basically self-development topics, and we are all in this together. We are all on this journey together. Also, in case you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe and like this video and comment, and welcome to the Zen side. So today, as the topic says, we're going to talk about the abundance versus the scarcity mindset. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using my phone as a microphone, that's because my cat, I suspect him because it's just me and him, my cat may have misplaced my microphone, and honestly, I just don't have the energy to buy another one because, yeah, and that microphone was almost 200 pounds and it got misplaced in less than a month. So for now, we're actually going to be using what we have available to come to the acceptance that I have misplaced my microphone. So, like I said, we're going to talk about the abundance versus the scarcity mindset. And to me, this is one of the secret sources to success. And like I always talk about when I speak about my manifestation videos, you have to also be practical. It's not only about sitting down. But before I go into this, just grab your blanket, your cozy blanket, get your popcorn, and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's just go on this mindset journey together. I am currently disgusted in myself because I have not done any of my usual practices, like my usual spiritual practices like meditation, daily gratitude, affirmation, journaling, etc. And I've actually not done this in like a month or even over a month. So maybe to you, I may not be the right messenger for this, but also I would advise that you should take the message and leave the messenger. Or maybe this video is even the push that I need, that you need, that we all need to get back on our feet. So let's get into this. So, like 3 days ago, I actually suffered the worst migraine unimaginable. In the midst of this migraine, I was slightly depressed. So, in case you guys do not know, I recently quit my job. It was a fairly paid job. It paid the bills and it made me enjoy life. But I actually quit the job without any backup plan. And obviously, I've gotten a couple of no's from other companies that I have actually applied to. And coupled with this migraine, it just became worse. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Migraine is different from a headache. Migraines are worse. Your head is pounding. And I literally did everything that Google said I should do to minimize my migraine, and nothing actually happened. So I can remember 2 days ago, I was going downstairs to brush my teeth. And I was just thinking to myself, and I was like, Joel, are you okay? Why are you acting like everything is fine? And something told me that it's because that I have programmed my mind to have the mindset of abundance. And I was like, isn't that a little delusional? And that voice, which I believe to be my guide, or if you're a Christian, you will equate it to be the Holy Spirit, because my late mom, she used to say, the Holy Spirit is here to comfort and to guide you and to speak to you. And obviously, that voice actually said no. And I have been very frustrated of late, like, coupled with migraines and everything. There was a time I just broke down and I cried. And it's okay to cry, in case you did not know. Also, minus that, I just wanted to pity myself. I wanted to go into this mode of self-pity and woe is me, but I just could not. Like, I really wanted to. I just could not. And everything just kept telling me that everything will be fine. And not only that, I just, for some reason, just kept saying to myself, like, what is for me will come to me. Why am I stressing? And I'm not just saying this because I'm just saying it. I'm saying it because I've actually been there. 2021 was my worst year, and I've actually been there where I was working in jobs that I never saw myself working in. I never saw myself being here, if that makes sense. I'm not where I want to be, but I wished for where I am now, if that actually makes sense. Actually, I'm checking if this is still recording. It is still recording, so that is actually fine. So now we are going to start with the definition of a scarcity mindset. Let's start with the definition of a scarcity mindset. So picture this here in an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you are very convinced that the food will run out before you get there. That is scarcity mindset. It's actually the belief that life is a limited buffet and that you're stuck in the appetizer menu or the appetizer section. Literally, that is a pictorial definition of a scarcity mindset. So, what are the effects of scarcity mindset? It's actually like being stuck in a never ending game of Monopoly. But instead of hotels on boardwalk, because we know boardwalk in a Monopoly game is the most expensive corner or the most expensive street in Monopoly. But instead of hotels on boardwalk, it is stress and anxiety on every corner. Is literally the constant fear that there is not enough time, there is not enough money, and there is not enough opportunities. That is the effect of scarcity mindset. That is literally the pictorial definition of a scarcity mindset. So I'm going to give you guys an example of a scarcity mindset. And before I go on, I just want to let you guys know that I have decided in my sit down videos to bring characters into my videos just to give my videos more life. For example, today's character, we have two women, but the first we're going to go into would be Olivia. So in my example of a scarcity mindset, let me introduce our first character, Olivia. So meet Olivia. In Olivia's world, she is literally our scarcity mindset hero. I'm going to talk about the characteristics that Olivia has as someone who has a scarcity mindset. The first one is the tight wallet syndrome. Olivia, she works in a good paying job, she makes good money, but then she acts like every pound that she makes is an endangered species. What is an endangered species? For example, the dinosaurs. They are the ones who came into the world and they are extinct. So Olivia, she acts like any money she makes, if she spends it, there would be no return in investment, which that is not true. Olivia, she avoids spending on anybody, talk more of herself. She has refused to treat herself even for a little bit because she believes that any money she makes should not be spent. Olivia, she actually hears about a workshop, and this workshop could actually help her in her career, it could boost her career. But because she has a scarcity mindset, she's of the belief that the money that she spends into this workshop would not be profitable. And she does not believe that this money would come to her in a way larger scale later in life. So she chooses not to invest in this workshop. I can't lie, all of us, we've been in this situation, especially when it comes to bringing out our money and doing things that may help us in the future. I have been there, but I also want to know that sometimes I put in the money. For example, in case you guys do not know, I am a lash technician. I am a 3 times certified lash technician. And not only am I that, I actually do not even do that as a business. I spent over £1,000 learning how to make lash. I had my exam, everything, and I bought a lash products, lash kits. I even bought a lash bed. If I want to calculate the amount of investment I have put in between learning lash or learning how to do lashes, it would be way over £1,000. But I came to the realization that being a lash technician is not for me. And that is fine. That is okay. Do I see it as a waste of money or a waste of investment? No, I actually do not. I don't see it as that. Instead, I see it as a backup plan, something that I can fall back into if later on I discover that yes, I actually want to take my large business very serious. Another characteristic that Olivia here has is a future fear freakout. In Olivia's mind, her mind is like a fortune teller that always predicts disaster. She's scared of unexpected cost and she's also scared of losing her job. And this fear actually stops her from taking risks that could lead to big opportunities. Earlier on, I spoke about the fact that I actually left my job. And some people may think of me as being stupid for leaving my job without having a backup plan. I mean, but those who knows, those who are close to me, those who are my friend, they understand. I and my friend we quit our job the same day without having a backup plan, and we flew to Morocco like literally 2 days after. And when we moved to Morocco, we did not we lived our life to the fullest, and every other thing around us was kept on pause till we came back to the UK. And that is because we do not have a scarcity mindset. We quit our jobs because we knew that it did not serve us any longer. Our job was serving us no longer, first of all. And we were not happy. I personally, I'll speak for myself. I was not happy in my job and I saw how it made me feel. I have worked in places where people are not happy in their jobs, but they choose to keep on staying in that job because they do not want to try looking for a job somewhere else. Some may say that what I did was stupid. And sometimes I actually think, is it stupid? But then again, I know how the shoe felt when I was working there, and I knew I could not see myself going further there. So what did I do? I took the risk and I quit my job. And guess what? I'm going to apply for as many jobs, and what is for me will come to me because there are 8,000 opportunities out there and I've not even scratched the surface. Another characteristic that Olivia has is love is a scary investment. So basically, even in relationships, Olivia, she's very sorry, I have to keep checking if this thing is recording. So even in relationships, Olivia, she's very hesitant and she's afraid of giving too much. She thinks that if she gives too much in friendships and in relationships, she's going to run out of emotional energy. And this actually makes it very hard for Olivia to build strong connections. Olivia's dealing with scarcity mindset where everything feels limited. To break free, she actually needs to have the mind of abundance, and she has to believe that everything around her is in abundance. And she also has to be open up for more positive possibilities. In conclusion, understanding the effect of scarcity mindset is crucial for individuals that are looking to break free from limiting beliefs and cultivate a more abundant, positive outlook in life. So now, let's flip the script. We just spoke about scarcity mindset. Let's now come to the abundance mindset. To me, describing an abundance mindset is literally like the VIP pass to life's endless buffet. Now, picture this: you stroll through the dessert section of a restaurant, and the abundance mindset is knowing that there is an infinite supply of chocolate cake, of food. And guess what? Nobody's fighting over the fact that chocolate will soon finish, food will soon finish. And think about it, when you go to a restaurant that does an all you can eat or has a buffet menu, food hardly finishes because before the food finishes, they are replenishing it, they are bringing more. That is literally an abundance mindset. Nobody's fighting over it, nobody is doing anything because everybody believes that it's going to be there in multiple till the time frame for that is up, if that makes sense. So the abundance mindset is like the Nicki Minaj of mentalities. So I'm going to say Nicki Minaj because obviously I'm a barb. And yeah, so why did I say it's a Nicki Minaj of mentalities? Nicki Minaj has been in the rap game for over 15 years. 2 days ago, I was watching a video that she posted on YouTube in 14 years ago. And I checked the description and she was like, is it not SoundCloud? Is it SoundCloud? MySpace. Yeah, it was MySpace. I've forgotten the song that I was listening to, and she put her MySpace, like for you to know how old Nicki Minaj has been in the game, that it was the link to her MySpace that she actually put on YouTube. And she had not recorded that song 14 years ago, but because I think YouTube was made 14 or 15 years ago, so obviously I think that was when artists were like putting in their songs on YouTube. So, and I was like, rah, this woman has always been in the game. And her rap style then was way different from her rap style now.
Nige, little mama, get a taste of the hot sauce. Itty bitty, real pretty, but I'm not so.
And why am I bringing Nicki Minaj into this? Not only Nicki Minaj, even Beyonce. How have they been able to live so long into the whole system? And that is because they are evolving. They're evolving, they're working, and they have this particular rap style now, and they're like, what can I do to change? What can I do? What is popping now? And how do I adapt my skills into that? And obviously, people get tired of trends. And if people who were fanning Nicki Minaj like 14 years ago, if she's still stuck to her former way of rapping, she would not be where she is. But she's evolving with the trends, and she knows that she's dug into her capability, and she knows that she has an abundance of talent and an abundant way to evolve. And because she's realized that she is endless and she has an abundance way to evolve and to develop, she taps into her level of abundance, or she taps into her life of abundance, and she picks from here. She's not stuck in one way, she's not limited, she doesn't have a scarcity mindset and being like, I don't want to change the way that I'm rapping at this moment. This is what my fan knows me for. What if they don't like me when I change my rap game? She understands that even though the people that love the way she raps then don't like her when she changes, there will be more people that would like her when she evolves to this new person. Not this new person, when she evolves to this new rap style. I don't know if I'm making sense. Nicki Minaj, she's a legend. She's a living legend. I could talk hours and hours about Nicki Minaj. But I just want you guys to just see the perspective to which I'm coming from. Nicki Minaj, she knows that if she was rapping as she was rapping 14 years ago, in 14 years ago, she was rapping like how Lil Kim would rap, Remy, people, Trina. That's literally how she was rapping. If she was rapping like that today, nobody would listen to her. But because she's very aware of this and she knows that she has to grow and she has to evolve, she has decided not to limit herself and limit her possibilities and limit her capabilities. Am I making sense? Hopefully I am. So, back to our restaurant example. Having an abundance mindset is basically believing that life is a never ending buffet and that you can go back for a second round, a third round, or even a doggy bag if you want. The restaurant I stayed in Morocco, breakfast, lunch, and dinner was buffet style. And you could go back and get as much as you want. And I got as much as I wanted because I knew it was always going to be there. Now, let's talk about the characteristics of an abundance mindset. So, an abundance mindset is like a party where everybody is a winner. It's all about being positive, it's all about being resilient, it's all about being happy. It's like a party where everybody's just passing out high fives like confetti. It is the mindset of growth, opportunities, and literally dancing through life with just a very big grin. Sometimes abundance mindset could look like you're being delusional, But no, you're not being delusional. As far as you put in the work, everything is going to work out fine, and I assure you. So abundance mindset people, they are literally like the cool kids of the mindset world. Imagine there's a world like the mindset world. They are positive, they are resilient, and they are literally high-fiving everyone on the success train. And honestly, when it comes to the abundance mindset, it's literally all about growth. It's all about growth. It's all about knowing that life is not limited. You cannot be limited on life or in life. Literally, that is what it is. So, just as we have an example for the scarcity mindset, we're going to have another example for the abundance mindset. So, an example for the abundance mindset is our lovely character here who plays the role of Satori. So, let's meet Satori. Satori is a Japanese name that means enlightenment. And I love the Japanese culture. I love watching anime, and that is why I decided to choose Satori. Anyways, so let's meet Satori. So Satori, she is the embodiment of an abundance mindset. Satori's world is filled with opportunities, is filled with open doors, and she approaches life with a heart filled with gratitude. Do not underestimate the power of gratitude. I know I said earlier on that I have not practiced any of my spiritual practices in a long time, and I am so disgusted in myself. But honestly, I know the power of being grateful and the power of journaling and manifestation. Like I said earlier, 2021 was like my worst year, and these practices actually were part of the things that actually brought me to where I am today, honestly. So, first of all, let's talk about the wealth of positivity. Satori, like Olivia, she works, she earns a very good paying job. However, her mindset is so different. She sees her income not as a limit, but also she sees it to build the life that she actually deserves and the life that she actually desires. I have to keep checking this thing if it's still recording. So when it comes to Satori, she treats herself, she enjoys herself, and she shares her words of positivity with people around her. So, another characteristics that Satori has apart from the wealth of positivity is embracing growth opportunities. When Satori hears about a workshop in her place of work, what does she do? She realizes that this workshop can actually boost her skills. So she jumps at the chance to be in this workshop. She views this workshop fee more as an investment, and she believes in her ability to learn and grow via this workshop because she knows that this investment and the money that she's putting in this her investment in this workshop is going to pay off in the long run. Also, when it comes to Satori, another characteristic that Satori has is the future with potential. She doesn't fear the future, she embraces it. She understands that life is unpredictable, but she's very confident in her ability to adapt and to thrive. Satori, her mindset is one of abundance. And when it comes to Satori, she believes that there are always going to be new opportunities and there will be more paths to explore. Henceforth, she's not even scared to lose her job because she understands that anything can happen in life and life is literally very unpredictable. Another characteristics of Satori that we have to talk about is celebrating others. So now let's go back to Olivia. Olivia is a character in the scarcity mindset. When it comes to celebrating other people, Olivia, she's on her phone, she's on social media, and she's seeing people's achievements. Instead of her being happy for these people, what's she doing? She's not happy. She sucks at her life and she forgets the journey where she came from. She sucks at her present life and she's not happy when other people are doing good. Her friends, her family, everybody's doing good. But Olivia, she's not happy. Contrary to Olivia, Satori, she's very happy for others. She has the chance to celebrate people and she knows that When she celebrates people, hers is next door. Her social media is literally a hub of celebration. When she sees that her friends are succeeding and literally having fun, she is genuinely happy for them. Satori knows that their success does not take away from what she already has and what is coming to her. Instead, she sees it as a proof that there is plenty of success to go around. And literally, this is a mind of abundance. Another thing about Satori is her investment in relationship. Satori's approach to relationship is with an open heart. When it comes to Satori, she invests her time, she invests her energy in her connections, knowing that with time, the more she gives, the more she gives, the more she receives. Satori, she believes in the abundance of love and she believes in the abundance of support and she believes that they can be shared among her friends and her loved ones. So what can we get from Satori's story? So Satori's story is definitely a testament to the power of the abundance mindset. It's literally about recognizing the wealth in various aspects of life, from personal growth to relationships and to celebrating the boundless opportunities that surrounds us. Satori's journey teaches us that abundance isn't just about having more, but abundance is about seeing the riches in what we already have. So my camera is almost at 30 minutes where it's going to cut off. So I'm going to cut it off myself. So now let's talk about the practical tips for cultivating the abundance mindset. So here, let's just picture ourselves like we are gardening. If you love to garden like I do, yay. So I actually love gardening, but I actually do not have a garden, but I have a bunch of plants surrounding me right now. That if plants, they say plants actually provide us with oxygen, that means I have more than enough oxygen to spare because I have at least 14 plants in my room alone. So let's talk about the practical tips for cultivating mindset. So let's just get our hands dirty with some mindset gardening. So, how do we transform our scarcity garden? How do you transform your scarcity garden into a paradise of abundance? How? So, I'm going to give you guys 4 seeds of wisdom in which, as we're picturing ourselves planting these seeds in our garden, wanting the seeds to grow, I'm going to give you 4. And yeah, take those 4 home with you. So, the first seed of wisdom is the gratitude explosion. When my girlfriend was reading my script, she was like, oh my God, here we go again. And that's because every time I'm always like, gratitude is a must. I know there are some times where we just do not have the energy to be grateful for what we already have. Trust me, I've been there more than enough times, but then I choose to be grateful. To be grateful to my guides, grateful to God, grateful to my spirit, grateful to my ancestors, grateful to people that I look up to. I choose to be grateful. Just take a look. For example, if you if someone is grateful for the good deeds you've done to them, you will be propelled to do more to them. Literally, that is how gratitude works. So, the first seed we are going to plant is the seed of gratitude. So, I'm going to call this the gratitude explosion. So, start your day with a daily dose of gratitude. Or, since we are actually planting seeds, start your day with a gratitude grenade. Boom, trust me, just throw it out there, throw it into the soil and watch your day transform. Literally, these seeds are going to grow. Just think of it like a mental disco party where you are just busting your moves for all the awesome things that are actually in your life. Literally, think of it like just remember the good things you have in life. Remember the good things you have in life, and trust me, gratitude is going to make you feel so good about your day, and you will just be hopeful for more. Secondly is the affirmation party. Crank up the volume of your positivity playlist with affirmations. Affirmations, they actually, I don't know what it does, it just helps your brain. It actually literally boosts your brain. So literally your brain loves to hear a good mantra. Like, just start up your day with like a good mantra. Feed it some positive vibes daily. And trust me, you would feel so good about yourself, because with this, it just programs your mind to just know that there is more out there, and you're not limiting, like you don't have limiting beliefs. I'll even advise for you to say out loud, because you're literally going to feel good. Crank up the volume of your positivity playlist with affirmations. Your brain actually loves a good bit. So what do? Just give it a daily dose of uplifting vibes. And trust me, everything is going to be fine. Do you know what is so weird? I'm talking about abundance, and my friend called Abundance just literally sent me a WhatsApp message. And I kid you not, like, that is literally so spot on. Okay, so now let's go into our third reason, or our third seed of abundance. So the third one is a success celebration. So just imagine you're on a parade, and then there is this parade called the Success Parade, and you're looking through your window. There's a parade going on your street, and you're looking down through your window. Join the Success Parade. Don't just watch from your house. Join the Success Parade. Celebrate others like you're at a victory party. And guess what? You're on the guest list for the next one. So instead of side eyeing someone else's success, join the party, celebrate their wins. And guess what? You're next in line for the confetti cannon. I'm not gonna lie, like when I was younger, this was something that my dad and like my family, my parents actually instilled in us. They said if you're happy for people, is a confirmation that yours is on the way. So honestly, that is what I grew up with. But we live in a very weird world that people just get so sad for other people's success. Sometimes I'm like, rah. Really? Especially on this blog site, you see people who are just sad that someone is making it in life. Despite anything, be happy for people's success. And last, but definitely not the least, is a challenge carnival. So turn your obstacles into a fun fair. Like, trust me, everything's going to be fine. I do not like rides. And it's so weird because Winter Wonderland is open. And my girlfriend, she was here last night, and she booked us a ticket to Winter Wonderland, which we're going in 2 days. And I actually am scared of rides because of the adrenaline. But literally, that is an obstacle that I may face, but I'm going to turn it into a fun fair. I'm going to go there and enjoy my life, because in as much as I do not like going on rides, I'm going to see the positivity in it. Abundance mindset people, they literally see challenges as roller coasters of growth. So what do? They strap in, and then they enjoy the ride, because what else can you do? Okay? They see challenges as roller coasters of growth. So they strap in, and then they enjoy the ride. So guys, that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate. If you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this video, like this video, and please share with who you want. Let them understand, let them hear the word. Share if you care, and I really do appreciate you guys for stopping by. And if you love videos like this, kindly like, and you can follow me on all my social media platforms. And that being said, have a good day. Bye.